Okay. So, now we can start our file again. And I beat the game at level 28, really? I think that might have been a little early. Usually people are level 30 by the time you beat the game. But, oh well. I beat it, I don't care. So when you start your file after you beat the game, you come back to Rogueport, and for some reason Goombella's waiting for us. I don't have no idea why. You're a strange one, sir. It must be something special to convince you to return. Although, if I had a Goomba that cute waiting for me at the dock, I might return too. Well, whatever you're doing, be careful. Goodbye, sir. See ya. Long time no see, Mario. I'm totally glad to get to see you again. This is awesome. Everyone's ready. We heard you were coming, so we've been waiting for you. So are you ready to go? Wherever you want to go, we are so there with you. Yep, so you got every single partner you had before. Which, if you don't have Miss Mouse by now, this might be a good time to get it. And so now you can just play the game however you want. And you can grind your levels still. And you know, just, I don't know, just do whatever the hell you want. I think I have an idea though. I think for the Pit of 100 Trials, I'm gonna go, if I ever do that, if I ever like get to that soon, I'm gonna use that bump attack badge because that'll help me get through it really fast. And the light fades from the report of PD corner. Super Luigi, all 5 volumes out. Okay. Yeah, you have to beat the game to get the 5th one out. So now I can finally read you all these books. God, it took forever, didn't it? 256 coins, like holy crap. But by the time, well, hopefully by the time you're this far, it won't be much of a problem. Okay, so that's press the wrong button again. Okay, so let's read some of these Super Luigi books. Types. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's Super Luigi 1. Have you ever experienced a time where no matter how hard you tried, you failed, and the time you spent felt wasted? If you ever feel such pans of regret, try to remember this tale, the story of a young man's quest to save a sweet princess. Super Luigi Volume 1, the quest begins. The day dawned like any other, but little did Luigi know the letter he was about to receive would forever change his destiny. Sir Luigi, a danger besets us on all sides, and we beg your help. The foul Chestnut King has stolen our treasure, our fair princess. The letter was from Minister Creep of the Waffle Kingdom, a man aware of Luigi's many adventures. He knew only Luigi could save them. Charged with this dire task, Luigi wasted no time curtailing the heroic meal he was making. Then he packed for his deadly journey. Knowing that his older, though less talented brother was out, and no doubt inconsequential errand, Luigi took a moment to leave a note. Mix a keel mango with the peachy peach to whip up a parfait, whatever. These cryptic words were all Luigi wrote before leaving. Upon reaching the Waffle Kingdom, Luigi was greeted by pure misery on an endless flow of tears over the kidnapping of Princess Claire. Arriving at the castle, Luigi was greeted by Mr. Creep, who carefully handed him a compass base with only one intact section. Our land had a second treasure, the marvelous compass. Find its 7 parts to find Claire. So it began. To be continued. That was the first one. Here's the second one. Super Luigi Volume 2, Allies and Adventure. It's a little warm, Luigi muttered, the sweat dripping from his brow as he followed the compass up Rumblebutt Volcano's side. Must find the secret grotto. While Luigi had guts to spare, he did need a guide, and he found one in Bluey, a blooper he met in town. Brave Bluey joined Luigi and instantly proved to be invaluable. With his aid, Luigi bested a savage statue that protected the treasure. That treasure was none other than a piece of the marvelous compass, a piece of that pointed west to Plump Belly Village. The second Luigi saw Plump Belly Village, he knew something was amiss. All was woe, and Luigi soon learned the reason why the mayor of the mayor, what did that say? Reason why from the mayor, okay. The town was a mercy of sinister serpent who demanded sacrificial losses. Burning with indigestion, what did he eat? Luigi formed a team of liberators. A fierce bomb warrior named Jerry joined his crew and chose, not surprisingly, to stick with Luigi for the duration of his quest for Eclair. Fortified by his allies, Luigi strode on into the lair of the beast, a foul two-headed snake. No time to think. Luigi sprang forth, twin heads snapped at his heels, fangs dripping venom. Then, as one mouth gaped wide to swallow Luigi, the other crept behind. The hero sensed the treachery and fainted before leaping. Fainted before leaping? Yeah, right. Did he stumble? The heads collided with the beast itself. A prize? A compass piece. The villagers begged their savior to stay with them, but the grim-faced Luigi pressed bravely onward. Wow, so yeah, I guess he was right. Every single one of these stories that Luigi told us was actually true. Super Luigi Volume 3, A Voice of a Princess. Dauntless Luigi's next test came in the form of a kart race on Circuit Break Island, where he won both the contest and a compass piece. The race was fraught with danger, but Luigi pressed through adversity to win. All viewers were awed by Luigi's revolutionary racing style. The mechanic who built Luigi's racing machine, a buzzy beetle named Torque, was also stunned by Luigi's race techniques that he joined him. Yeah, right. Reinvigorated, Luigi set sail to the Fort Jazzafras town, where he made his stage debut. Hazy, a noted Daisy producer, gave Luigi a key role, playing the part of an Earth spirit to pure perfection. Luigi stole the show. Hazy's faith in Luigi's natural acting talents was rewarded. Performance won a prize which yielded another compass piece. Hazy turned from teacher to pupil, joining Luigi on his quest. It was at this time that Luigi's heart, usually draped in a cool comfort of a hero's resolve, began to warm with thoughts of Princess Eclair. I'm beginning to get warm feelings for an Eclair. This came to be because every time the magic compass pointed to a new place, her gentle words rang in his ears, touching him to his very soul. The voice spoke of eternity, the stars in the heavens. It wept for those blind who loved it. It gave comfort in the face of fear and loneliness. Though he had never seen her, our hero was tormented by visions of this fair-hearted maiden. All he could do was press onward. The compass pointed towards rapturous ruins. Only two parts of the compass awaited, and Eclair had won. Ooh, exciting, huh? The Shards of Truth. Footsore and weary, Luigi finally found the rapturous ruins beyond Grimble Forest. Within them, time and space were lost in nothingness. Within the pale emptiness, Luigi found a young sleeping boy. Our hero called out gently, and the youth awoke from his long slumber. You mean he sneezed? My name is Cranberry, and I've waited for you for the last 1,000 years. Excuse me. The boy went on to tell Luigi the secret truths of an ancient land. Excuse me, Jesus. He said that the marvelous compass had been created by the ancient Loof people who used its powers for foretelling to rule the world, but the Loof Empire was then cursed by the compass and fell into ruin. Survivors dismantled and the compass in hidden pieces. Cranberry was the last of the ancient race. His role was to wait until one with a noble heart came to take the burden of the future. None but Luigi could have shouldered this weight, and the boy gave him the compass piece and said, "Fear the curse, but find your Eclair." How does that guy who's 1,000 years old know about Princess Eclair anyway? Luigi accepted the part, and the boy's words burned into his brain. His duty fulfilled, the boy began to fade into the blank nothingness. As he faded from sight, a look of joy lit Cranberry's face. As Luigi gaped, both boy and ruins vanished, leaving our hero in a dark wood. With 6 of the parts united, the compass now pointed toward the final part, the quest's end, to Hateson Tower. And then her voice spoke. Princess Eclair's voice begged for help from the boy, pleading for our hero. Luigi's heart burst aflame. That's kind of cool. Okay, here's the last one. Volume 5, Journey's End. At long last, Luigi crossed the threshold of Hateson Tower. Luigi railed at his allies. "We must defeat the Chestnut King, we must!" Friends by his side, Luigi at last faced the failed Chestnut King, but then he heard a voice and spun to see the fair Princess Eclair. She told our hero the painful truth. The evil Chestnut King was actually her true love. made monstrous by Creep in a bid for the throne. At that moment, the villainous Creep appeared. The marvelous compass, please hand it over, and the Luft Empire will rule again. Mwaha. Luigi and company were no match for the might of Creep, their true enemy. But then the compass piece and Eclair's tiara shone forth. It bestowed the future sight of Luigi, knowing Creep's every move. He smote the fiend with his mallet, and with that, it was all finally over. Luigi and his friends parted, leaving the Waffle Kingdom in peace, but Luigi regretted not gazing further into the future. He longed to see the Wafflers gathering on Princess Eclair's wedding day. He wanted to see her beauty and who stood by her side, but it was not to be. Luigi went back to his humble home, which remained exactly as he had left it, a cold comfort for his heavy heart. Picking up a book he had been reading, Luigi tried to read, but his long trial had sapped his strength, and he soon fell asleep. Luigi dreamt of his friends and his beloved Princess Eclair, and sleeping Luigi spoke, "I shall return." That's kinda cool. They could seriously make a game based off all of that, I swear. But actually, I think you can find Luigi up here. He should be up here. There he is. Let me catch your breather, you know, reflecting back on all my adventures. It's been a long road. Does he say anything else? Super Luigi book, okay. Actually, you know what? This guy actually novelized my quest. He's been interviewing me. He was actually interviewing me here in the inn during breaks from my adventure. I didn't think anyone would be interested in reading a book about Luigi, but Super Luigi came out recently, and check this out, bro. It's in here in Rogueport. It set a new record for consecutive weeks in #1 on the bestseller list. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hooray for Luigi, bro. I started reading it the other day, but it's an encyclopedia amount. Excruciating detail, bro. It's like a history book. It seemed like one anyway. They've got it in the shop here in Rogueport. How about you snag a copy, bro? We're ready to. Thank you very much. That's kind of cool. Okay. Wow. I'm like dead. But anyway. This recording's been going on long enough. Like 2 hours. How long was I reading those books? Anyway. That's it for Paper Mario 2. I might be back with a Pit of Valhalla Trials later. I'm not entirely sure about that, no. Not that no. But now I need to get started on the new LP, so I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. Again, thank you for watching, so I'll see you all later on other videos and stuff. This is Mania4657 saying goodbye, everybody.